Prime, what you need? Ah, boss, I was just kind of wondering something. Yes? Like, you're a seer of light, right? Mm-hmm. Is there any possibility that, like, any seer can be wrong when they look at a future? Well, I know what this is about. No, no. Personally, in it that future that you looked at with Donnie's powers, it is connected to you guys' reality. But again, y'all gonna have to you would have to actually all work for that. It's like an unlockable in a video game, you know? Yeah, it's one of those unlockables that you really gotta try hard to. You gotta 100% complete everything just to get to. Doesn't mean that it's not possible. And it doesn't mean that you can't get to it, but everybody would have to work with you on that. And I know there's a real reason why you want this future. You do it for her. That is to say, you do it for them. Keep, you always keep your power low. You don't want people to know how powerful you are. You know another thing too. You have a divinity form and an oni form too, but you don't show it because you don't want Ben to feel self conscious about it. I know you do it for her. That is to say, you do it for them. Like, dude, how do you like do you, how do I handle the fact that you're my echo and I used to be you? That's a question nobody ever asked. Well, I see I see the way you're living, and I see the way I'm living now that I'm reincarnated in a regular universe, and well, I'm just glad that you get to live the life that I used to live. And sure, sure, my world is not anything glamorous. Trust me, with all the politics and shit, it gets it gets a little crazy. I ain't gonna pretend like it isn't good. Do I miss flying around? You bet your fucking ass I do. But my life isn't bad. The fact that you exist, that I made a conscious effort to bring you into that world, is enough. And I'm proud of you. Proud of you and the rest of your brothers. And I'm not just talking about Har and Anzakamaru. Although I am proud that they're back with you. Really didn't know what I was gonna do if they didn't come back. What do you mean? Don't worry about it. But what I will say is this. So, how are things with you and Double? I hate how you, I hate how all of you say Double's name like it's some freaking thing I just do on the weekends. I'm just fucking with you. You know the jester part of me does that. Okay, but yeah, just how are things? Good, better than I ever thought. How are things with you and Miss Enigma in your universe? Oh, good as it can ever possibly be. Sure, sure. You have the whole multiple wives thing, but I'm cool with just one. I'm cool with just one. So, here's something I always wanted to ask you. Shoot, I'm here. So, about this future I saw with Ben being in a black hole perpetually. Oh, okay. You know what the green sun does, right? So eventually in this future, I can say this and it won't fuck anything up because I have creator control, so it doesn't fuck, so it won't fuck with this. Um, but Ben actually absorbs the green sun at a point, trying to emulate you. What do you? Well, okay. If I'm saying this, it won't really change anything. But Ben. Okay, let me explain this. So Ben. So let's just say the whole axiom bound thing. He actually gets to find, like in the timeline, he actually gets to find out how powerful you really are. Things may or may not happen. Depends on how this universe. Depends on how your timeline goes. But one of those outcomes is Ben tries to absorb the green sun to try and take you on. You literally, thoroughly, I might add, whoop his ass. Like I'm talking 1 2 1 2 Oni, Kaiju, blazing divinity. You slam him. You literally knock him out of the park. You make him humble. But then something you didn't necessarily know that was gonna happen happens because remember, you got that power boost from the green sun, and since Ben thinks that since there ain't no one like him, and the fact that he thinks you guys are on different wavelengths, he tries to absorb the green sun. Now this could change because honestly, you don't show your full power to anybody. The only people that really know, well, other than double during those late nights, you know what I'm saying? Anywho. But there, you have people that know. So, what would happen? Ben absorbs it, and what persists is him trying to fight you one more time. Like he is so awestruck that you would do this. Like this may not even happen, but it's one of the possibilities you saw in there. See, that future can still happen if this possibility doesn't. But what you saw is something where it could go in that direction. That part at least. The clan's working with you is another thing that would probably still happen, but again, they'd be begrudgingly helping you because they think you're a false god. Even though we both know how powerful you really are. And the amount of actual forms you actually possess. See, people want to say you're Gary Stu, but you know what you are. I know what you are. But not a lot of people know that about you. Only I do. Technically. You're basically the clan. I'll save that for the end. But basically, what you are, Prime, my dear boy, is just yeah. Well, I'll tell you after this. But the clans help. Nemesis tries to fight you once, and literally you beat him up so badly, the clans basically bow to you. What? Yeah. They know they can't fuck with you, so literally they have to play nice with you. Kind of like how you have to deal with the assassins. how the other houses don't fuck with you out of that principle. So I basically get have them fall in line because of fear. Well, yes, but is that a set thing that can happen? Well, yeah, but the way you handle it is gonna be the linchpin. The way you handle that situation is gonna be the linchpin of what you really need to do. So, there's that. And well, you and your wives, you basically impregnate all your wives. Boom, boom. Especially femme double, you know. And well, the Curl bloodline continues. And well, I can't really tell you more than that. Well, can you tell me what am I to you technically? I mean, not just as your creation, not just as your echo. Well, if you want me to get all emotional about it, Prime, in a way, you're my son. In a weird, in a weird creator kind of way, you're my boy. And I want you to know that, yeah, I made you because I can live the way you live now. But that didn't matter. I wanted at least a part of me to live on and do the things that I couldn't do anymore. And yeah, it's a little bit crazy, a little bit insane, trifle twisted, but I never thought when I made your universe, when I made you and everything else, you'd become this. I'm actually more proud of you than I could ever possibly imagine. You know? I want you to understand that you are my legacy. And you will continue to be my legacy. You're the thing I'm gonna leave behind long after I'm gone. 'Cause I don't got immortality anymore. If something happens to me, I'm done. There's no there's no coming back for me. But you'll live on. Go on different adventures. Meet new people. I'll be looking up. I'll be looking up at you. Going, yeah. That's that's my prime. That's right. But yeah, just I'm gonna just. You think you're just gonna leave? You think you're gonna just drop that on me and I'm not gonna hug you? Well, I didn't think you were gonna hug me, but thank you, Prime. Don't mention it. So, you give the same talk to the others? Well, to the other versions of you, yes. Not Raph though. He doesn't need to know that I'm. He doesn't need to know that I'm his creator. You think you don't even want to know what kind of shit he would say to me if he found that shit out. But I will. I'm gonna go. I have other things I need to do, and for you, my dear Prime, I want you to do what you always do. I want you to I want you to be the hero I always knew you could be. I want you to keep making people laugh. I want you to keep being raunchy. Because you are you, but you're a little piece of me. Always remember that. Alright? Yeah, Princess is getting. Yeah, I know. I have Princess in my universe too. So yeah, I know. No. Thank you for just, everything else. No problem. I'll see you. I'll see you around Prime. And oh yeah, you and Double have triplets. Really? I'll see you later, man. Woohoo!